Shall we begin? Let's begin.
Let's get this thing in the water. Hello, and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, we've got a whole slew of product reviews and kayaking tips and tricks and photography uses on a kayak, and especially on an inflatable kayak. We're going to be reviewing all these different products and these different kayaks and where to go and what to do and how to play with them and all that kind of stuff like that. So, hey, we're going to get started here shortly, but before you do, please, if you like our videos, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So, hey, we'll be back in just a bit.
Let's begin.
Hello, and welcome to Paddling Place in Florida. Hey, I'm your host, Mr. D. Hey, today we are doing the maiden voyage of the Hobie Compass kayak, pedal kayak, and now I did get the 180 drive with turbo fins, so I have reverse, and when I did the demo I had the standard fin in it, and I had to really work hard to get to going, and it tired me out. So anyway, we're going to continue on down Crooked River here, and I'm going to continue this test of the Hobie Compass. So hey, we'll be back in just a little bit. One of the things I wanted to do was kind of change it up a little bit. Everybody knows that I have inflatable kayaks, and I love them. I mean, Advanced Elements probably is the best manufacturer of inflatable kayaks in the market today. But I wanted to change it up. I had a Tarpon 120 that unfortunately was just sitting on the trailer because I was taking my inflatables out all the time. So I decided to sell that, and then I started pondering, what can I do to change this thing up a little bit? Now, a lot of people are going to bust my chops, as one of the viewers did, that said, hey Dale, why are you reviewing a fishing kayak if you don't fish? You know, these type kayaks are not reserved for fishing. I am a wildlife photographer, and when I want to get some shots and stuff like that, one, I have to come in very stealth. And sometimes with paddling, you can hear the water and it'll spook them. Also, I need my hands free to hold the cameras and stuff like that. So, for you fishermen, hey, I respect what you do. I watch your shows. I really enjoy it. I just don't fish. I don't like fishing. But these type of kayaks are not exclusively for fishing. You can kayak, you know, recreational kayak on them. Like I said, we did that the other day, and it was awesome. Like I said, we did about 5 miles, and we got into some pretty bad headwinds. And let me tell you, my thighs were burning. So what I did is just took a break, broke out the paddle, and started paddling for a little bit to give my legs a break. And then I fired it back up, and off we went, and everything was fine. So anyway, hey, we're going to continue on here. We hope you're enjoying this review of the Hobie Compass, not for fishing, actually for photography work. That's the reason I bought this thing, and to change it up because, again, all my other kayaks are inflatables, sit inside. This is my only sit on top that I own now, as I sold the Tarpon 120. So hey, we'll be back in a little bit. Well, hey guys, we just been testing the turbo fin in shallow water use, going through some grasses and stuff like that. When you know, lock the fins up, but I did feel the rudder hit some stuff, and I also felt the turbo fins also hit some of the grass stuff. Didn't hurt anything, but I could hear it. And I'm going to go through another section here that will do some more testing on. It's a thin section. What I do is get up a lot of speed and then blow right through the weeds and see how it's going to handle because I'm about ready to tuck these up now. Went through that like it was nothing. It actually did really well. One of the things I'm doing right now is getting used to how to pedal this, because when I first went out, I'm like every other man in the whole world, just goes nuts as far as leg speed goes, and man, my thighs caught on fire. So I've learned how to pedal this thing a little bit more conservatively. I mean, if I need speed, I can really crank it up, but I'm going to pay for it at the end. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to continue around, get some paddling done here. So far, this is a really fine craft. Reverse works. Hey guys, today's episode is again being sponsored by Travel Country Outfitters, and they are in Altamont Springs, Florida. They are a great place. Let me tell you something, guys. They got some really cool equipment and stuff there for kayaks and backpacking, and I mean everything you'd possibly need for the outdoors. They've got. This store is huge. It's got really great products. Their pricing is great. Their staff is extremely friendly. Had an opportunity to meet Mike, the owner, and we chatted a bit on what I wanted with this Hobie Compass, and they did a great job moving the round hatch forward and adding the rectangular hatch. And I'm telling you what, they did a great job. They put the deck matting in for me and stuff like that. Well guys, hey, we have wrapped this up. I know it's been a long video. I mean, 3-part video, my goodness. But I wanted to totally immerse you into the Hobie Compass world. I think I covered everything there was, from the demos to the modifications and all the mods that were put into the particular craft. And then, of course, the on-water testing. I am so pleased with this, and I got to be honest with you, when I first took it out on its maiden voyage, I had my doubts. I thought, man, I made a mistake. But I've had this thing out on 4 or 5 events now, and I'll tell you what, this boat is fabulous. I love this thing. It performs outstanding. We just came off of Rainbow River up in Dunellen, Florida. We did 3 days up there, and I've done some testing on Crooked River, and also did some testing on Old Lake Davenport. So I kind of gave it all kinds of different venues to test this thing out and see how it would perform. We did 7 miles, we did 5 miles, we did another 5-mile trek. So, I mean, it will perform one of the things I was worried about at my young age was if I would burn my legs out. You know, once you learn the pace of this particular kayak, you don't have to go like this. All you need to do is this. This is the pace that you need to do, and I mean, it's going to perform well. Now, of course, I have the turbo fins on, and I have the 1080 Mirage drive. But everything performed perfectly. And I want to personally thank Travel Country Outfitters. Now, trust me, they were there for me every step of the way. All the way from the demo, they took me to this place and they said, okay, we're going to Secret Lake. I thought they were joking with me. I thought it was a secret lake, but the actual name of the lake is Secret Lake. Now, it's a very small lake, but that's where they do their demos. They were there on time, not a problem. Got the demo Hobie Compass Mirage all taken care of there and put it on the launch pad. Helped me through it. Now, that one particular boat had just the standard fin to it, and then they later during the demo allowed me to use the 1080 drive to see what the difference was. I'll tell you what, that took any question of not having the 1080 drive out of my mind. That is a must. Then through the sales process, I laid out all the accessories that I wanted to have put on, and they took care of all of that, took care of the ordering, got all that done, and then their turnaround time was really fast based on getting all the parts in. And then I had some parts that were on back order, so what I had done is I had ordered them myself personally and had them come here, and you saw that on the mod part of video, which was part 2, and I put those mods in and then did some other personal stuff on it, which you saw. Then again, we did the on-water testing. Now you'll see on the on-water testing different stages that the Hobie Compass was in. It wasn't done with all the modifications. And right at the end, you saw some of the modifications where the boat was totally 100% done. Now I really hope you enjoyed this video. My whole goal here, I know it's a long video, was to totally immerse you into the experience of shopping for the Hobie Mirage Compass and then running you through the whole process of the demo all the way to adding modifications if that's something you wanted to do, and then of course the on-water test. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you for watching, and again, thank you Travel Country Outfitters. You are an absolute excellent host. We'll see you on the next one. Shut this off.